All right, so one comment we always get on these videos is what else has the car got besides the tray and canopy, and who's done it? So we've got a full list. So I'm not going to try and point at things and try and remember what everything's had, because I'll forget. So I've got a list here, so let's get into it. Let's run through the complete build of this 200 series. So first of all, the ASG chop, so that's the 650mm extension, 34 Nitto tyres, and it's also got the RAH rims. ARB bars all round, so that's bars, rails, extended steps, and they're all Raptor coated. We've got the catch cam, we've got dual 3-inch exhaust, dual ARB compressor, airbag controlled from car, custom airbox, stock lockup kit, the Red Arc Tow Pro, the protection, ARB recovery points, and the TGM Air Tech snorkel. So not much, it's basically stock. I'll try not move around too much, how's that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right guys, our favorite 200 series, chopped 650mm extended cruiser is back. So we've got the car back, we've done the full canopy install on it. We have done a full build video on this exact car. It was at the Moreton Bay show. That was when it just had the tray, but then, today we're gonna go through the canopy as well. So touch on the tray and then we'll get into the canopy as well. So let's do it. All right, so this is the tray canopy setup. If you've watched the previous video on this exact car, you'll know all about the tray, but just to refresh people who haven't watched it, it's a 1650 long tray, which is 2 meters wide. So that's a special tray we've made for this cruiser to make sure we don't have any tow bar overhang. So the canopy, how much room's on the back? I might just calculate it before I say the wrong number. I should really say that off air too. 12,644. All right, so the canopy, it's a 1262mm long canopy, and it obviously is 2 meters wide. So that gives us 382mm on the back, and we'll show you what we've done with that when we get to it. But inside the canopy, first of all, we are utilizing the power inside of the canopy, so that's inside of the car rather, so that's all mounted behind the rear seat. So one thing you'll notice as we go inside, there's no electrics. This is a first for GCI Tray Tech. We've mounted 2 drawer fridges. So 40 litre drawer fridge from Evercool. We've got one both sides, so we can pull that out. These are used fridges. The customer loves them so much, he has taken them out of his previous build and we've mounted them back into his new canopy. So they are a little dirty, they have been used, but it's good to see the quality of the product, which is sort of ready to go again in this fit out. So one fridge here, we'll get to the one on the other side shortly. And then to make use of all the space, so we could just leave this empty, but we've opted for a secondary drawer. So that drawer there pulls all the way out. It's on 900mm slides. There's so much volume, a whole arm gets lost in here. So there's a lot of space that you can sort of make the most of. Tuck everything away, and then you've still got about 1 meter of actual work platform. So it's the same level throughout the whole canopy. The 2 fridge housings and the 2 drawers are all at the same level. So if you're really keen, you can sleep in this thing. All right, so what do you guys do with 382mm of rear tray space? So this customer, is a criteria for him to be able to stack firewood external to the canopy. So it is our shortest drop size we've done to date. Obviously, we've done this setup quite a bit now with a shorter canopy on a longer tray, but we've always had a bit more space. About 400, 450 was the shortest we've done to date until now. So let's open this up. They work just as our standard ones. So you pull down the flush mount locking mechanism, pull both of them down, pop that one up, and that there is tray space. So you can stack anything you want up there. If you don't want the drop sides, you can also, on the same canopy, mount a spare wheel up there, or you can do both. Pop the spare wheel in and whatever's remaining, stack firewood. This rear one comes down the same, so if I come over here, I pull the second latch on this side, that one there does come all the way down. So you can see here, these two drop sides are completely sort of perpendicular to the tray bed. So usually the one on the side does go on a little bit of an angle, but that's because it hits the guard. This is not hitting anything down below, so that's why it's completely flush. All right, so last little detail on the outside of the canopy is the roof rack. So on this cruiser, we've gone the 300mm extended roof rack on the canopy. So most of the time we'll finish it here in line with the end of the canopy, but to maximize the storage space above, we do extend it out 300mm. So that way we do have these little winglets, which they look quite cool and they do flow really well with the canopy. Let's get into the inside. So as I mentioned last time, or on the other side, this side is almost identical to the driver's side, but there are a few differences. So obviously we do have our fridge here, the 40-litre drawer fridge from Evercool. This drawer here, it's the same length, so they finish right in the middle, but this one here has an under stainless bench. So you can option for have two drawers, but have one with an under stainless bench, and then you can put them wherever you want. So if you want this on the driver's side, we can do that. If you want both with no under stainless bench, we can do it as well. If you want it both with it, we can do that too. So let's chuck that away. The last little thing to note as well on this side of the canopy is the roof storage. So that basically hangs down from the ceiling. You can really get everything up there. It sort of maximizes the space you have available. You can stack your higher things on the other side because it only goes to the middle. So most of our accessories always finish in the middle. So that means you can spec them to be on the left or the right or wherever you want. So that's a standard roof storage unit, which is offered here at Cheesy Eye Traytech. I think I said Cheesy Eye Traytech. Cheesy Eye Traytech. All right, so that is a full walk around of the tray, canopy, and also what else this cruiser has inside of it. This is honestly one of my favorite builds. It's up there with that fully decked Ranger we did. I don't know what I'd prefer if I got the opportunity to hand both the keys to me. So I guess you guys let me know in your comments what you would prefer to drive away with if you have the opportunity. So make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We have heaps more content coming out. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys out there. Cheers. I can't really pretend to scroll. I can pretend to scroll.
Yeah, maybe head up.
First of all, the ASG chop. So that's the 650mm extension. It's got a 2-inch lift and the upgrade GVM to 4495.
Just down. Maybe head up.
All right.
Just trust the process.
All right. All right, so starting off with the chop, we've got the ASG 650mm extension with a 2-inch lift and the GVM of 4495. So that's upgraded from the 3... I looked up again.
I looked up 3 times.
It's hard, man. Can I stand sideways? All right.